Marathwada has always been cursed with droughts. The skies that don't rain don't only make lives hard, but they also leave behind a feeling of emptiness. In such cases, if someone decides to give up their struggles and end their lives, whom can we really blame for that? When a farmer, who is the sole reason for humanity's survival, decides to end his life, to whom can Mother Earth express her grief?
आणि सगळ्यात महत्त्वाची गोष्ट म्हणजे ह्या ज्या विवंचना आहेत, समाजातली विसंगती आहे, ती कधी संपणार नाही आहे. खूप उशीर लागेल त्याला. म्हणजे काही लढाया अशा असतात की त्या कधीच संपत नाही, त्यातली ही आहे.
In 2015, Marathwada and Vidarbha had a similar fate. Severe drought, barren lands, and minds filled with void. But humanity will prevail as long as humans exist. Anguished by the horrible state of things, two actors decided to step up and do their bit. They started with helping the families of the farmers who had committed suicide.
सुरुवातीला नेमकं करायचं काय याविषयी प्रश्न होता. फक्त मनात एक इच्छा होती की शेतकरी बांधवांना मदत जास्तीत जास्त प्रमाणात करता येईल का, त्यातून आत्महत्या टळतील का.
Soon, the motive of these two turned into a social movement. Some helped with money, some with time, and some with their expertise. People started helping in whatever way they can, and this gave rise to a new revolution. A revolution called Naam Foundation. Many willing and able youngsters joined this movement. It was a tough task to create hope in minds of farmers, which was clouded with grief, doubt, and disbelief. But seeing the genuine efforts of Naam Foundation, the farmers decided to participate in the activities. The foundation didn't limit itself to helping them financially. It took initiatives in repairing and deepening the canals and rivers in the drought-prone regions in Maharashtra. The biological waste extracted from the rivers was dumped in their farmlands by the farmers with their own expenses. This turned the barren lands into fertile fields. From a long-term perspective, Foundation made it mandatory that the local people should participate in the initiative. This not only gave momentum to the work, but it also made quality work possible in the right amount of time and money. The foundation deepened and widened in total 492 rivers, canals, and streams in the drought-prone regions in Maharashtra. In addition to that, 383 percolation tanks were cleaned and deepened. Land repair and landscaping was done in 105 villages in the state. 16 dams were cleaned to increase its storage capacity. Around 458 kilometers of water beads were dug in the grazing lands and hills of 51 villages that didn't have access to rivers and streams. In Beed, 79 farmers were helped to build farm ponds in their fields. Many parts of Maharashtra face the problem of floods and droughts in monsoon and summers. Rivers in these regions too were widened and deepened. This helped in solving the problem of flooding, and there is enough water available in the summers too. With people's help, Naam Foundation undertook water conservation measures in Vidarbha, Khandesh, Marathwada, Western Maharashtra and Konkan regions. This transformed 1,034 villages in these regions. The clinical work done by the foundation enabled a storage of 25,648 crore liters of water. 14,97,000 acres of land is now under cultivation.
With the increased water supply, we grew sugarcane in 1 acre, grew tomatoes over 2 acres, and we grew soybeans too. In addition to that, We even cultivated jowar and wheat since we got water.
Now with more water supply, we increased our capacity in gram production from over 4 acres to 10 acres.
For farmers, water is the most basic need, and Naam Foundation has provided us with water supply.
The villages who have faced scarcity of drinking water today have an abundant supply. The farmers there now yield 3 types of crops throughout the year. Along with water conservation, to create an assured income for the farmers, the foundation also made the option of contract farming available to the farmers. The Kutubkheda village in Marathwada is the best example for this.
हिमालया कंपनीच्या मदतीने जवळपास 13 शेतकऱ्यांना तुळशीचं उत्पादन आणि त्यांना अगदी योग्य हमीभाव आणि शेतातूनच कंपनीनं बियाणं देण्यापासून शेतातून माल नेण्यापर्यंतची प्रक्रिया अशाही मदती करण्यात आल्या.
Everyone is aware of the ill effects of chemical fertilizers. But it gets difficult to avoid them out of need, greed or urgency. To help avoid the usage of these fertilizers, villagers were provided with soil testing kits. The youth in the village were educated about the utility of the soil testing machine. Drip irrigation systems were installed in selected villages. The farmers there are now successfully producing chilies, sweet limes and pomegranates. To encourage livestock farming, 300 families across the state were provided with 2 goats each, that means 600 goats. There are a number of problems in the rural areas. The young widows in these parts need opportunities, encouragement and social support to raise their children and live a respectable life. Keeping this in mind, Naam Foundation provided them with sewing machines, grinding machines, spaghetti machines, also gram mills and disposable plate makers. The marriages of the daughters of farmers who had committed suicide was a huge concern. To tackle this, a public wedding program was undertaken. The foundation runs various initiatives for orphans and underprivileged children. A residential school has been built in Bede for the children of the farmers who have committed suicide.
Naam Foundation helped a boy whose father and mother had committed suicide. In spite of having no parent to take care and look after him, today he is pursuing MBBS in renowned institute in Latur. There are many such successful outcomes of Naam Foundation's initiatives.
484 girl students from 10 villages of 9 districts in Maharashtra were provided with bicycles as an encouragement to pursue their schooling. These girls are now moving closer to their dreams and ambitions on these cycles. As we know, a lot of villages in Konkan set at the foothills were in danger due to landslides. Naam Foundation built brand new houses for 19 such families.
They helped us a lot. They built houses for us, bungalows, I would say.
When 16 houses in a village near Khadakwasla Dam caught fire suddenly, Naam stood beside them and built them well-equipped homes in a short span of 2 months.
They came like angels, else we haven't got homes for next many years.
Naam built 60 public toilets in different villages in Ahmednagar. Naam also installed RO water purifiers in 10 villages across Maharashtra.
Since these purifiers were installed, there are no more cases of cholera or chikungunya. It was very useful for us.
To provide emergency medical care to the people in rural areas, Naam has provided medical equipments and ambulances. It has supported more than 10,000 families that were affected by contagious diseases. Naam donated medical cards to 624 widows in Wardha and 240 widows in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar district. This ensured lifelong free medical care for their families. More than 4,500 widowed women were helped financially to lead a secure life. Foundation helped 20 families of martyred soldiers of Maharashtra with amount of 50 lakh rupees. Naam donated 5 fully customized kitchen vans to the NDRF, selfless soldiers of humanity. With constant and firm initiatives, Naam has transformed more than 1,80,000 lives across Maharashtra.
नाम फाउंडेशन सुरू होऊन आता 7-7.5 वर्ष झाली. तर कमावलं काय जर 7-7.5 वर्षामध्ये, तर ही मंडळी कमावलेली आहे. आणि त्या मंडळींबरोबर एका माणसाबरोबर पुन्हा अजून 10, मग त्या 10 जणांबरोबर अजून 100, मग त्या 100 जणांबरोबर, अशा पद्धतीनं ते चालू आहे. आणि मला असं वाटतं की हा सगळा जो आहे शोध आहे तो संपायला नको.
We were born from this earth and will be back in it one day. We take a lot from this earth all our lives. Few people realize and give back in some form or the other. It is the contribution of such generous, thoughtful and expert people that has made possible for Naam Foundation to hold its roots. Naam Foundation has been relentlessly working in instilling hope and strength in people to face whatever comes. The work never stopped. It never failed. All it needs is never-ending support.